Hello everyone and welcome to the Starseed Dragon channel. Let me move this camera over. This is our intuitive exercise for the day and let's get started with it. We are using the Labyrinth deck, which is quite different and brings back quite a few nostalgic moments for me. Let's see, we've got the Ace of Pulls, which is the Ace of Wands, right? We have Fate. We have Ace of Junk, and Junk is Pentacles. We have the Nine of Pots, which is also Cups. We have the King of Feathers, which is Swords, right? And we have the Five of Feathers, or Swords, okay? So the suit of swords, or feathers, in this case, is air element, and it has everything to do with the mind. The suit of pots, or cups, is water element, and it is emotions, feelings, intuition. We have, let's see, Pentacles is earth element. We have every element here. Interesting. Interesting. We have earth element is everything in our material world, right? And let's see. Where we have poles, or wands is fire element, and that is action, passion, entrepreneurship. It's fast moving, right? It's action oriented, right? And then the Fate card is the Death card, right? So this is about transformation, right? It says in the book, the Goblin King, Jareth, is skilled in the art of transformation, which is the theme of Fate. This card represents change, transition, and metamorphosis, which is, you know, the Death card. That's perfect, right? Okay. I do enjoy this deck a lot. So we've got two aces here in between death. Isn't that interesting? So aces are divine gifts, inspiration from the divine, right? So we have fire element in wands, which is creative, passionate, new beginnings, right? And we have pentacles in the Ace of Junk, earth element, which has everything to do with the material world, new beginnings in the material world, wealth, abundance, interactions with others, right? The Nine of Pots is the Nine of Cups, wish fulfillment, right? Nines are nearing completion, seeing your achievements coming to fruition. It's a very independent number, and it speaks to not only having mastery over a skill, but being an educator on that specific skill, right? So it's very appropriate that this is, you know, the Nine of Pots or the Nine of Cups is dubbed as the wish fulfillment card, right? Because you're seeing your wishes, everything that you've worked for to achieve coming true, right? The King of Feathers or the King of Swords. What didn't we have the King of Swords yesterday? But he's very strategic, right? He's very knowledgeable, very wise. He gives wise counsel. He knows how to receive wise counsel. And unlike the Queen of Swords, because the Queen of Swords, she'll cut you as soon as listen to your BS, right? The King of Swords is the one who will mess with your head if he finds out that you're less than honest, right? So that's the difference between the King and Queen of Swords, right? The Queen of Swords is known as the assassin of the deck. She'll cut you. She doesn't put up with it, and she'll cut right through you, right? The King of Feathers is more manipulative in his form of vengeance, in his form of cutting through BS. He will mess with your head. He is very strategic and very much in the head, and in a reversed or in a negative manner, the King of Swords or the King of Feathers in this suit or in this deck can really mess with your head and manipulate you in a very bad way. So depending on how the cards are laid out around it will depend on whether or not to determine what side of that coin the King of Swords, or in this case the King of Feathers, would fall on, right? And then the Five of Feathers or the Five of Swords, fives are changes and challenges, right? So this is a battle, and this is something to do with the mind, right? Either learning something new, finding the changes in your mindset, the challenges in your mindset, finding out a truth after thinking that something else was true, only to find out it was a lie, is a very challenging thing. Especially if that truth that you found out was a lie was something that you believed your entire life, right? So it's all about mindset, right? The challenge of the mindset. And, you'll come out the other side. Everybody does, right? And it's about taking those lessons with you regardless of the outcome, right? Because no matter what, everything that we interact with, even if we choose not to interact with it, we'll walk away with something, right? So how are these cards interacting for you? What are the messages you're receiving? The first card that you were intuitively drawn to, which one was that? Start there, and then take a deep breath and just let those intuitive nudges guide you to the next card. I'd really be interested to find out what your perspective on today's draw is. How is it affecting you? What are those messages that you're receiving? And then we got some oracle cards. Now, I personally use oracle cards to either confirm the messages that I've already seen in the cards, or to add to it with a different message, right? So we have some moon magic cards. I explore my wildness and dance in pleasure. And that one is so pretty. I gather more wisdom each day. Waning giveth 6. Well, that speaks to the King of Feathers, doesn't it? Can you still see that? All right. And then we've got a Dragon Oracle card. What do we get? Thor's red, black, and gold dragon protects you in times of change. A time of rapid transition and transformation. Relax, you are safe. That is some kind of confirmation, don't you think? Let me read from the guidebook. Thor. Let me see. These are never in any kind of order, so let me see what page. Thor's red, black, and gold dragon. He is a 5th dimensional dragon, page number 76. 76. Okay, so the guidance is, drawing this card indicates that you are ready to change a situation, circumstance, or relationship, or are already doing so. This is challenging for you, and the universe is reminding you that you have earned the right to receive support and assistance. Your guidance is to ask an army of Thor's dragons to clear the energies around you and protect you as you make this transformation. Then relax, knowing you are safe, guided, and supported. Thor's red, black, and gold dragons will ensure you make the changes in a way that is for the highest good of all concerned. These very hard-working warrior dragons consume dense energies very rapidly and thoroughly, and they come to you with dedication, love, and wisdom. So accept graciously what they have to offer you. This card is also a call to service. You are asked to send Thor's dragons to places and situations that need their protection at this time. Beautiful. I love how all of these are connecting. I just really love it when you see all of those connections and everything starts molding together and making sense. What is it that you are receiving as far as intuitive messages are concerned in today's draw? Let me know in the comment section below. I love reading about your perspectives. They're just so enlightening, and they teach me a great deal as well. So thank you for that. Other than that, I hope you have a great day, and I will see you on the next video.